Hi, I'm Joy from thedeliciousrevolution.com, and I am on a food challenge to feed a family of four on 150 bucks a week. Now, one of our family of four is 21 month old little Maverick, my son, and so he doesn't eat a full portion and he still nurses a lot. So really we're feeding sort of 3+ on this $150 budget. And our goal is to also hopefully be able to go out one night a week as sort of a family night. So yesterday when I told you about the challenge, I also told you that I had created a menu plan that had a little food budget sort of worksheet to help me to calculate how much I'm spending, to keep track of things, and also to figure out the price per serving, because as I also mentioned yesterday, we recently relocated from a year hiatus in Oregon back to San Diego. So we're going to have to stock back up on things like, olive oil and coconut oil and spices and, just basics. So to give myself a little leeway, I want to make sure that I'm calculating the overall cost based on each serving, and I look at the price of feeding everybody each week and not just of stocking the cupboards, because obviously those things may last for, several weeks or a month or whatever. So let me show you how it works. And also on the site, on the blog of delicioussrevolution.com, you'll be able to find a link to these in case you want to make a copy and use it for yourself. It's on Google Docs, so anybody can make a copy, and then once you save a copy, you can edit it yourself. So here it goes. Here's the blank one. I have both open, a blank one and then mine that's filled in with my tentative plan for this week. So pretty obvious. Monday through Sunday. Obviously, there's 7 days in a week. What might not be so obvious is why I have 5 categories here instead of just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But juice is definitely an integral part of getting my family to eat a lot of greens. We do either a green smoothie or a fresh green juice, or even if it's not a green juice, maybe it's a ginger beet apple, or this morning we had pineapple carrot ginger, which was phenomenal. And the color of that one is super beautiful. But anyway, juice is an easy way that I get my family to eat a lot of greens and get a lot of antioxidants, phytonutrients, and enzymes. So I'm definitely not going to cut that out because that's an easy way to do it. I'm not willing to compromise on that. So I have the juice in there. And for me, juice is plenty, but we do have a 14-year-old daughter, amazing, beautiful girl. She's going to high tech high. So before we send her off in the day, it's imperative that we get her a nice healthy breakfast and pack her a lunch. And then my husband and I work from home, so we both pause midday and go ahead and have a lunch break together, which is lovely. I love having my lunches with you, honey. And then dinner. And we love having family dinner together. We almost never skip family dinner unless Evie's having a sleepover or we have something really urgent going on. We love that time together. Really helps us connect. And also I get to make sure that Evie and Maverick and even Travis, my husband, are eating really healthy. So being the control freak that I am, I love that. And also we need to have snacks, and we all have a sweet tooth, so we need dessert around. So I kind of have a column for that too. So Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Here's all the things that we eat, and I go ahead and try to sketch that out. So I'll kind of show you here. I've sketched out what I have planned for the week, and of course with the family and our social calendar and everything else, obviously this is going to change. So I'm going to choose to be as flexible as possible when this comes up. But I also want to show you this blank section down here, which is the food budget. It has your goal, which if you look over on ours, our goal is 150 per week with one night out for the family. Later on, I'll go ahead and figure in, or I'll post here the actual amount that we spent and then the difference. And then there's some columns underneath here that tell me, I start out by showing what I have and I already need to use. So you can see I had some nectarines and avocados. I had all this stuff already in the fridge when we started, and I want to make sure we use that stuff up. So I sort of based my menu plan on, okay, what's fresh and what do I need to use? And then after that, I put over here in this column that says purchase, scroll down here, and I put all the things that I would need to purchase in order to make the meals that I have planned. Now, I also added these columns of any notes. Maybe I want to say what I'm going to use the food for so that Evie or Travis doesn't come home hungry and they eat all the stuff for, making a salad or a pizza or whatever that night. So I kind of have this open too on the computer in our kitchen, and everybody can kind of see what the deal is so they can eat whatever's not on the menu plan. Now on cost, you'll notice that I put in the cost and I also put the unit, and then I show the cost per unit. And the reason that I did that is because, you know, everybody's going to be starting at a different place. We just recently got back to San Diego after a year hiatus in Oregon. And so we're restocking our cupboards, things like olive oil and spices and things that, you know, we're going to buy them now, but they might last, you know, a week or a month or whatever. So I'm going to figure my meals out on the cost per unit, and I'm going to calculate my success or failure in that $150 a week based on that. So that's why I have that in there. You may or may not want to do that, but I threw it in there for myself because that's what I'm tracking and that's what I'm going to share with you guys. So one last thing I'll show you here is that it does give you the total for you. It's sort of automatic. I put the math function already in there so you can see already restocking the cupboards. I've spent 113 bucks, so I'm getting close, but everything else that I have to buy this week is just fresh produce. So hopefully it'll be really easy, and you'll see I have some notes here for myself, like maybe I might go shopping today for some zucchini or some tofu or limes or whatever, but all the things that I won't need until later in the week or until the weekend, I wrote myself a note like, hey, pick those up fresh on Friday, you don't have to buy those ahead. So that's it, and this is helping me a lot, just figure out where I am and what I'm spending and keep track of things. So go to the blog, again, it's thedeliciousrevolution.com, and download your copy if you want, and you can use it on Google Docs, which is great because if you have a partner in your house who helps you do the shopping, you guys can all log on from your iPhone. Hopefully you have an iPhone. I'm sorry if you don't. But you can just log on to Google Docs. They have that Google Docs app, or it's just a Google app, and then you can access all your documents, and then you can share it and see it right from the store, and you can get in there and check it off as you go. So it's like a shopping list without wasting any paper, which I love. The less hard copy in the world, the better. So that's it. So I hope you enjoy them. I hope that they help you save money. And if you have any tips on budgeting for a family, or even just for the single people out there, because I know this is a lot harder when you have to do it for just one person. So if you have helpful tips, please put them in the comments section below, and I will see you again very soon.